Good morning. It's Siobhan Muir, and I am live for the Sunday morning tea on, my channel, Siobhan Muir Romance. Anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, and I hope you're doing well this Sunday. Sorry about last night. Usually I do a, Saturday evening soliloquy, but last night I wasn't feeling very social. I'd been out adulting all day and I needed to get some writing done, and I was just like, no, I don't want to talk to anybody. I just just gonna hide and I'm gonna write. And it worked out good because I kind of got around some of the things that were kind of holding me up in my story as I was writing. So anyway, I hope you are doing well. This morning, my title is Sunday Morning Tea and Hot Buns. And you can take that as any way you like it. But what it has to do with is this morning I got about 2,000 words written before I got up. And then, okay, now I'm having my coffee. And I need to also, get some more writing done this afternoon, which I plan on doing. But I got these what are called giant cinnamon rolls started. And what you have to do is it's a recipe that it takes 8 to 24 hours to chill the dough. 8 to 24 hours. So if you want to have cinnamon rolls, you've got to either start them the night before and let them chill overnight, or you got to do it in the first thing in the morning. Otherwise, yeah, nobody's eating nothing. So this morning, I don't know if you can see it. I think I managed to clean my hands, but my fingers are kind of covered with dough from kneading. I was kneading. Good morning, cinnamon rolls! Yay! Yeah. Hey, Bern, how's it going? Yeah, that's what I've been working on today. Is that I was working on cinnamon rolls and stuff like that. So that's and I hope that your mornings are going. Everybody got something warm to drink? I hold on to this because it's been pretty cold. It actually snowed last night, and then this morning we woke up and it wasn't very thick snow, so it was not like we got anything that we have to shovel or even sweep, but it was cold enough that I'm like, I need my coffee in the morning. I need it. I need it. So what's on my agenda today? Well, I wrote 2,000 words on the story that's coming, but I need to write a blurb. I need to write a blurb specifically for my forever cocky biker encounter. I decided, you guys, I know that a lot of you know that it's supposed to be my forever cocky biker rebellion encounter, but we looked at the title on the cover because I had my cover artist work with it, and it was just too long. It was just too bulky, and honestly, it didn't make any sense because there really wasn't anything that goes with the word rebellion. So we decided to take it out. So now it's just my forever cocky biker encounter, which makes more sense given the overall storyline that's going on. Bern says, coffee, it's gonna be in the low 70s here today in California. Hey, I'm hoping that we reach 50. It didn't start that way. It didn't start that way. So yeah, I'm just kind of hoping that it changes and warms up a little bit, because at the moment it's not. That's okay. We're good with that. Anyway, the nice thing about the Sunday morning tea also, though, I'm here to answer any questions if you have about writing, about what I'm doing. If you get me talking about my own writing, I'll talk forever. Fortunately, I have a little timer up there, so I know when I'm getting close to, an hour. I try not to go that long. Nobody wants to sit here and watch an entire video for an hour. People just don't want to do that. That's too much. So I try to keep it under 30 minutes. 30 minutes, 35 max. So, but yeah, so in addition to these cinnamon buns that I'm making, right now the dough is chilling in the fridge, and I should be able to have cinnamon rolls tonight. You have to, melt butter and then add the sugar and cinnamon and stuff like that. I don't generally add nuts or raisins, though I do know a lot of people like those things to add to the sweetness of the dough and stuff like that. But nah, I'm not gonna add it. You're just gonna get dough and sugar. Dough and sugar. That's it. Just dough and sugar. I'm telling you. Um, so yeah, I did that this morning and got it ready in addition to writing those 2,000 words. And that means that the second book in the Cocky Bikers story is coming. But the first book, I have to write the blurb so that you guys can get a cover reveal this week. Cover reveal. That's right. I'm going to show off the cover for the upcoming Cocky Biker book number 1, which is my Forever Cocky Biker. Yay! Um, the story went well on that one, and so now the second one is coming together. And boy, the second one went in a direction I did not expect. I did not expect that. But it should be pretty good because the characters are pretty strong and I've got an idea of where they're going. And I'm using Nano as an excuse to write and get it done. NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month, and it happens every November. And you have 30 days to write 50,000 words. The idea is to write a novel in a month. And 50,000 words is kind of on the, I guess it's a middling novel. It's not a super long novel like 100,000 words, but actually my thought of a novel is about 80,000, but that doesn't matter. I've been writing a couple of 65,000 word stories, so, 50,000 words is a damn good chunk of tale. So if you can write 50,000 words in 30 days, you win Nano. I don't usually do it officially because if I miss a day or don't hit my target for the day, I actually beat myself up and my muse stops speaking to me. Things I learn about myself, and I know better than to do that. So I do Nano in kind of a fringe sort of way. Everyone else does Nano, and I use the energy of Nano to make myself kind of compete a little bit by making sure I write the amount that I need to write to get 50,000 words for the month. That's about we calculated, a friend of mine and I calculated it. It's 1,667 words a day. You have to write 1,667 words to read 50,000 in 30 days. So I'm just like, that's not a good edge for me. That particular edge doesn't work for me very well. So what I end up doing is I end up writing about 2,000 words a day. 2,000 is a really good deadline for me to reach, or goal to make every day. 2,000 words. That's really good for me. So doing that is what makes it easier for me to get my 50,000, and that means all I have to do is, well, I have to write for about 25 days, so I don't have to do the full 30 if I do 2,000 words a day. If I write for the full 30, I get 60,000, which is fine because however long this book takes, my books go as long as they go. It's kind of like Mr. SM likes to say, they're as long as a piece of string. So you write until the end of it. But if I hit the end of this story, because I'm already at 26,000 words, I don't know how long it's going to go. I suspect it could go around 65. If I write to the end of the story and I've run out of story to write on this one, I can just start on the third one. The third one is called Angel Ink. So, the bad boys, these bad biker boys, they're going to get their own stories coming out. And like I said, I can use Nano to get them, at least one of them finished and one of them started. So that'll be book 3 though. So there you go. You're going to get 3 stories. 3! Ta-da! So that's what's going on. But I wanted to see if you guys were interested. There's not very many people here, but I can still show it off. And people can watch later if they want to. But are y'all interested in getting a hint of what the cover will look like for the first Cocky Biker story? Because I can show you. I can show you the guy. I'll show you the guy that I'm going to put on the cover. He's I'm a big fan of him. The minute I saw him, I'm like, oh, I need to buy that picture. And what's really funny is the photographer's like, are you sure you're going to buy this picture? And I'm like, yes, I'm going to buy it. And he said, have you written the story for it? And I'm like, yeah, that one's done. And I want to buy it because I know it's going to go on the cover. So he was like, all right, you go, girl. So I suppose I should show you this image here. But are you ready for it? Because you know, you can always tell me, no, Siobhan, not really interested in it. I mean, we're talking about hot buns, right? Well, he doesn't have, you don't get to see his butt, but you know, whatever. So here's the guy that's going to be on the front of my Forever Cocky Biker Encounter. Oops, let's do it this way. Can you see him a little bit better? That's the guy. He gets a little washed out when I do it the other direction, but yeah, try that. It's harder to see. Like I said, electronics to electronics don't show things very well. Although you can definitely see how dirty my screen is. Apparently, I use my screen with my fingers all the time. I should probably get a wand. I should probably do that. All right, here. Let's see. Is that a little bit better? Sorry, I'm cleaning my screen here so y'all can see this a little bit better. Yeah, a lot less printy now. I'll try this one. Ta-da! How about that? Is that a little bit better? Better detail on him. Anyway, oh my, I know. It's kind of fun, isn't it? Yeah, he's hot. He's very hot. Anyway, that's the guy that will be on my Forever Cocky Biker Encounter, which should be coming out in December. If all things work the way I want them to, which includes editing and tweaking and making sure it flows, and then, you know, promotion and cover art and all that stuff. Cover is pretty much done, but I'm not going to show it to you until this week when I give you a blurb. I have to write the blurb. I still have to write the blurb. So, and a lot of authors, they all go, I hate writing blurbs. I don't mind writing the blurb as long as I, you know, kind of remember what the heck my story's about. When you're writing several stories at once, you kind of have to take a moment and go, okay, wait, what? What were we talking about? So, yeah, my Forever Cocky Biker Encounter now has a cover, and I just have to write the blurb, and then I got to get it edited, and then it should be out in December. That's right, you will get a new book in December, and you just got a new book in October. Can you believe it? Yeah, Deli's Takeout is out where you can get it. That is the 5th book in the Bad Boys of Beta Squad series. Although it says book number 4, there is a prequel, so there are 5 books, but it is book number 4 in terms of the Navy's Ghost, Rimshot's Hard Target, Bam Bam's Inked Heart, and then, of course, Deli. So you get 4 books, and then you get the prequel, which is Bronco's Rough Ride. Amazon is tweaky about it. So if you go, there's only 4 books, Siobhan, you can say, well, look for Bronco's Rough Ride. It is a prequel, so Amazon won't list it with the rest of the series. I'm wondering if I should just take the number off of it. That way, maybe Amazon will list it. I hadn't thought of that. I should probably do that. I'll take the number off of it, and so then it'll be just a Bad Boys of Beta Squad series story. You don't know which number it is, because it's a prequel! But maybe Amazon will include it then, if I do that. So, and, oh my, Deli, he is worth the wait. Yay! I'm so glad you like Deli! Oh, thank goodness, Bern. I'm so glad you like Deli. That's encouraging. I know that a lot of people were like, well, when are you going to put this one out? I'm like, I worked my butt off to put it out, but it was a good story, and I'm glad you like it. It took a little more effort than I thought it would, and there was quite a few tweaks that I had to make, but it works good. And now I can focus on some of the other seals that didn't get their tails yet, but they aren't from the original crew of the Bad Boys, so they may actually go under another series name that is a spin-off. I'm thinking of calling them the Stainless Steel Seals, but they might end up being, yeah, I think I'm going to stick with Stainless Steel, but it'll be a spin-off, so you won't lose that they are connected to the Bad Boys. So there you go. Little things to know about what's coming, and I have I have the cover of one of them already, the cover image. I have that for one of them already, but I'm not going to show it to you until I get the story written. The story started, is not written. What else? Yeah. So, I showed you the hot guy. I told you about the cinnamon buns. Do you guys have any questions for me? Because I could probably talk forever. Now, if you ask me questions about my writing, I'll get going and blah 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 blah. But I can tell you that what I'm working on right now is called Dude with a Cool Car. And if you want to see the cover of it, it's already up. I put the cover out, but I haven't really talked about it much. All you have to do is go to siobhanmuir.com/books, and you will find, the list of my books, both published already and coming soon. And there are a set of books there for the cocky bikers, and you will find out about them. And you can see that there are 2 of the 3 covers are up. The one cover that this guy's on, I haven't put up yet because it's just brand new and I haven't even talked about it yet. But if you are interested in seeing those other covers, all you have to do is go to my books page on siobhanmuir.com, and they're up. But his isn't. So you're not going to get this one before I announce it. So there you go. And then I am working on writing Dude with a Cool Car. We're 26,000 words into it, and I hope to write 2 more today, just to kind of get that going. I need to start working on what the hero's up to, because he's being kind of sneaky. But hey, things are moving forward, and the characters are good, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think this book will be good too. I like the first one, so we'll see. The third one I have to kind of set up too, so that'll be part of this story, is to find out, where the third one's going to start off. It's coming. I promise it's coming. The other things that I've been thinking about are a steampunk themed bear shifter story that's set in 3 Lakes, and I know there's a lot of people that love my little town of 3 Lakes. You will find out that there's a story in 3 Lakes that is actually associated with the cocky bikers. I haven't started that one, but it's kind of, percolating in the back of my mind. So there will be a story there. And the stainless steel seals, of course, I was thinking about them. But I also have a cowboy story that I need to finish, because I need to get it out by next July. I know it seems like a long way away, but the next thing you know, it's like June, and I'm like, oh, it's not written. So yes, I do have a cowboy that has to get out by next July, which connects to J.M. Madden's Lost and Found crew. So if you like those, there will be a connection between them. And then I do need to trying to think of what else. Oh, there's a couple of firefighters that have been bugging me, and Ultimate Recon. Do you see? I have all these stories that are going, well, which one do you want to work on first? And I'm like, I don't know. Which one should I work on first? We'll have to see. And like I said, I'm using Nano to finish this one. I don't know if by the time I'm done with this and I'm like, no, I need to take a break from the bikers and I'm going to write another book on firefighters. Because I do have a firefighter story that has like 13 or 14,000 words in it. So I should probably, try to get that one going. The first book in the firefighter story is called Wildfire's Heart, and it is out. You can buy it right now. It is also on my books page, but you can also go to 3lakesbooks.com. It'll be there. You can find it on Amazon. You can also find it by going to siobhanmuir.com/TLB store or -store.html. You can find it both that way. And it is, like I said, it's up and going, and you can find out about the firefighters that are coming. So I have 2 more stories coming that I know of right now that are, percolating. There's a third one that will come out as well, at least in terms of soon-ish, but it'll be a crossover between the Cloudburst Colorado series and the firefighters, and so it's a bit further down the line, so I know what I'm doing with the stories. And there's a Cloudburst story coming. Actually, there's 1, 2 more Cloudburst stories coming. They're always there. They're always there. I can't get away from them. The stories kind of always sit there. So if you know anything about my writing and know anything about my stories, I tend to put Easter eggs in my stories so you can find, character here actually shows up in this series over here and, stuff like that. So if you read enough of my books, you'll start seeing connections between them. For example, like I said, the firefighters will cross over with the cloudburst stories. So you'll see kind of mentions of both of those, of the characters from both in either series. If you look really closely at the Navy SEALs, you'll start seeing characters from other books show up too. My Easter eggs, yay, are hilarious. Oh, thank you, Bern. I'm glad you like them. I'm glad you like them. Some of them like, oh, wait, I know that. Where's that coming from? Yep. Matter of fact, in the Navy SEALs, there's even Easter eggs in those that you'll start seeing characters from other books show up. I will give you a hint. In the Navy SEALs, I'm not going to tell you who they are, but in the Navy SEALs, in 2 of my books, actually, no, I'm sorry, in all the Navy SEALs, but here's the cool idea. In the Navy SEALs, there is a character who shows up in the Capital of Second Chances series. There's a character that shows up in Cloudburst, or not in Cloudburst, in the Three Lakes books. So the ones that are up in the Warbler Peninsula. There is in another SEAL story, there's characters that show up in the Rift series, and in the Cloudburst series that's coming, they'll be mentioned to some of the SEALs. So keep that in mind. They're all there. Matter of fact, they all connect in weird ways, but you just have to keep. Oh, and the last thing is, there was a book written by Nicola Cameron called Shifter Snarl, I think. And it references the Bad Boys Beta Squad. So you should go and check out Nicola Cameron's book, Shifter Snarl. I think it's Shifter Woods or Shifter Mountain or something like that, Snarl. And it references the Bad Boys Beta Squad. Just saying, there are connections everywhere. You just got to look for them. So I just noticed I cut my hair. Yes, I did. I had my hair really long, Fern, in the front for Halloween because I was going to go as a steampunk Akima from Titan AE. And so I actually spray painted my hair purple in the front. And then I put on a steampunk hat and stuff like that. But it was still getting in my way. It was driving me nuts. And so by the time Halloween was over, I washed my hair and I cut it. I'm done. I don't want it that long anymore. It's driving me nuts. So yes, I did. I totally cut my hair. And the other thing is, this is nice because I can tuck it behind my ears, whereas before, if I did that, there'd be these extra long pieces hanging behind my ears and it looked really weird. But if I let them down, they'd get in my face and I'd eat my hair. And so I was just like, okay, I can't. So I cut them off. And it made me happier. And see, I'm much happier now. And also I can focus on writing, which is always good. So yeah, if you guys are paying attention, as Bern is, she knows all my Easter eggs. She knows all of my story connections, and she notices that my hair is shorter. Okay, a couple announcements before I duck off of here. One of the things is I'm going to set up a sign up if you want Christmas cards, holiday cards for me. I'm going to order about 75 to 100 of them. I mean, I know I have more fans than that, but not everybody signs up for them. So I will definitely put up a sign up sheet, make sure it's good to go. You can just sign up and I will send you a Christmas card. Isn't that fabulous? Yay! Yay for Christmas cards! That's coming. I will definitely put that up this week. Keep an eye out for the cover reveal. I will definitely put up the cover reveal so you get to see the new cover. But again, I have to write that darn blurb. Keep an eye on my blog because I always put up writing, either with a book that's just come out or brand new flash fiction writing, because flash fiction is, They make amazing bookmarks. Oh, see those, and yeah, I usually get the long, narrow cards like Bern was talking about. They make good bookmarks, but they're also, they're one-sided, so you don't have a lot of paper. If you want to recycle them, you can recycle. That's the way I do it. I don't, because I get lots of cards too. I'm like, okay, I only, but using them as bookmarks, I hadn't even thought of that. But they do have all my books on them, or a bunch of them. This year, I think I'm going to do books on them. We'll see. Anyway, so there's that. You can definitely get bookmarks. Keep an eye on my blog for flash fiction pieces. That means you get brand new writing that no one has ever seen yet. So you definitely want to stop by there. It's SiobhanMuir.com. So that's Siobhan's blog. And then the other thing I can think of that might make your day is I'll be writing a blurb for the cover reveal, so you can see that. That'll be coming up. Oh, and sign up for my newsletter. Anything that I really need to get in touch with all y'all, I generally send in my newsletter. It's you can find it at siobhanmuir.com/newsletter.html, or just go to siobhanmuir.com and hover over the contact tab, and it'll give a drop-down list, and you can find the newsletter. Sign up for that. I definitely give my newsletter subscribers news. And I don't spam I certainly do not spam your email box, because I get enough email as it is. So I just send them out maybe once a month, sometimes not even that often. And I certainly don't sell your email addresses. One of the things I do suggest, though, even if you don't read my newsletter, because, you get a lot of email, I understand, definitely open it. If you open it, even just click on and open it, it shows the email server and the subscriber list by MailChimp that you're an active user, and so you definitely want to click on it, open it up, even if you don't read it, because then it'll show that you are a reader and a subscriber and you care. I understand. I get a lot of author newsletters too, and I try to open them at least. I don't have to read them. Sometimes I just skim. Sometimes I just glance. Sometimes I don't even do that. I just open them to let them know that, yes, I really want to be on their list and I want to be marked as an active user. So try that. Definitely do that. What else can I tell you? The last thing here is, on this, on YouTube, the way that I get new subscribers and stuff like that is if people click that little bell. See the little bell up there? It says subscribe, or actually it might be below. You subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get notifications. Then the notifications will let you know when I am live. So you're not going, why isn't she talking to me anymore? She doesn't talk to me anymore. I'm talking. Click the bell. So if you click the bell and subscribe to the channel, it'll definitely let you know when there's a new thing, a new live post. I tend to do live posts here. I can record them and set it up and just put videos up, but I really like to interact with people. So if you come, please definitely comment. I can see the comments. They are listed right here, and I can answer you. And when I see them, that's how I knew what Bern was saying to me. So definitely, comment and I can talk to you, because I'm here. I'm talking to you. I'm really looking at you. I know it can be a shy thing, but it's okay. I don't bite unless you ask. But I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for joining me, those that have. I'm glad to see all y'all. And, like I said, you can contact me on Twitter. You can contact me on Maywee. You can contact me through my website, through email. You can find me on Google Plus until it goes away in 2019. Technically I am on Facebook. I do have a Facebook page called Siobhan Muir Author. And I do have a Facebook group called House of Muir. If you want to find me there, you can as well. But Facebook has banned me for 30 days. I still have I think I have 12 days left before I can show up back on Facebook. I may or may not do that. But the point is, you can find me there if that's where your favorite place to find me is. But again, the live posts will be here on YouTube. So definitely subscribe to the Siobhan Muir channel. And click that little bell up there. And I'll see you next time. Bern says, have a wonderful day. Good luck with your word count and enjoy your cinnamon rolls. Boo on Facebook. Yes, I agree, Bern. Thank you for joining me. And I will talk at you later and next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.